sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The gun, the ground game. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money. You just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets away from 1. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Quarterback running on the drop. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Now, to me, these are the decisions that are not so easy. Analytics, go for it on 4th down, yeah, pull the trigger. But in these type of games, now, where it's 4th and 5 plus, this becomes very difficult. How confident am I in this play in the red zone that I know I'm going to get a touchdown and not get stopped short?
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big game. Pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Fires to the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
I can't say what I want to say on this because I'd get fired, but what are you doing? Like, as you continue to run backwards, at some point we know, like, this play's over. I'm not going to get positive yards, but at some point you can't trick this. It's almost like they thought this was a video game, and it just didn't matter. But it goes all the way backwards and just give up the safety.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The lone back's got it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Touch pass on the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They punted away on fourth down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Final play before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. First play of the period will be a second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Holds and fires complete to the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They want to run this quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snap it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Robertson. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll go right back to him. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Rooster crows. They are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. To the air, it's Robertson. The sure hands, it's Cameron. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
The defense calls a timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And the Bears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. On the move to his left. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Complete to the left. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
But he hands him the ball at the 32.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done then.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they've backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Bears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. In this drive from the 28-yard line. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the single back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He leaves it with his back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Prentice. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
19,
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Slings it downfield. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, he can go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
17.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. This quarterback part of their running game will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Makes the grab down the middle.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. He's got an open man.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. No more room to rise. This defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
This drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. It's a running room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And off from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go right back to the run and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. With that play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Ball's ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got enough for the first. He's loose. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Trying to barge their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Pushes ahead. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He'll pull it on the read. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Oh, they're after him. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Gets it to him on the screen. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Finds his man. It's Cameron. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking for the score. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll throw on third down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win, but you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game, and this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.